Hello, this is Ritvik, and today I'm going to explain about the Java project that I've made. My project is mobile bill payment system. This mobile bill payment system is an efficient way of paying our bills. What this the it is a very efficient Java application, and the bill is generated automatically. The user just has to register. Here is the home page. In the home page, the user first has to register to be able to see his name, mobile number, and email ID. So, let me explain the code. The code is basically the first part of the code is importing all the required modules and then creating some uh, global variables which are necessary for the program to function well. There is this static final long serial version UID which is used as a unique number for this class. And then there is the JPanel, the private, it's a content pane. And then there is JPassword field, as you can see. There is an option to reset password, the old password, the new password, and the re-enter password. Old password will be checked with the value that was initially there. And then there is the main function which invokes this Java program. Now in this main function, I just set the frame of home to be visible and catch any exceptions printed stack trace if necessary. So here is the home function initializer, uh, which is used to create the frame. So we set the default close operation as jframe.exit on close. We set the boundaries and we create a jpanel. Then we set the background colors and basically initialize the frame. Now we have few labels which are for which, as you can see, the home there is a home label and there are labels for the profile, register, payable, and login functions. Similarly, there has been an event handler that has been added to every label: the profile label, the register label, the payable label, and the login label. The register label takes us to the registration page, as you can see from the code. In the registration, I have added button search.add action listener. This will dispose the current frame and it will open the registration page frame and set its visibility value as true. And uh, I also have the payable label which will dispose the current frame and check if the user is registered. If the user is registered, I've set a global variable inside the registration function. So if the user is registered, I've set its value as 1. So if user not equal to 0, then I open the payment page. Else, it will open the registration page. And then there is the login page. The login page will do the similar action when it is clicked. It will dispose the current frame, open the login frame, and set its visibility value to be true. And then there are few other JPanels, and there are few more labels which are used to display the name, mobile number, email ID, and as soon as the user registers, the name, the mobile number, email ID appears. So initially the user has to register first. Let us see registration.java. Register.java, as you can see, the source of register.java is similar to the home.java in the initialization part. Let us see how this page was created. So I've set the background color, I've set the foreground color, I've set the bounds, and the layout has been set to absolute. Now there are some labels like registration page, and then there is the name label, as you can see in the design, the name label, the phone number, the email ID, and then there is the register button and the cancel button. Register button, when clicked immediately, should uh, should actually dispose the mainframe, and it will show a pop-up saying user registered successfully, and then it will get us back to the home page. It will dispose the current frame, it will get us back to the home frame. Now there are also there is also the cancel button. The cancel button will do the same action, just that it will not display the message that was displayed by the register button. And then this cancel button also invokes the home.java. Also, the phone number is set to be verified. I've set a small label here which has an event handler added. This event handler is actually going to check the size of the phone number. If the size of the phone number is greater than 10 or less than 10, it should, if it's greater than 10 or less than 10, the this label will be set as whether the phone number is valid or not. And then we also have the email ID, which will be used for the registration. After registration, the user can go to the payment.java. In payment.java,
so here we create a payment class which extends JFrame, and we take two variables, JPanel and JTextField. It is used to display the JPanel sets the panel, and the JTextFrame just sets the text size and text everywhere. And now we create a main class so that we can run this everything. If there are any errors, it will take to e.print stack trace, and then we create a public payment constructor here. Here it is used to open or close the function, close the panel, and we now set the bounds. The color is orange color, and the border size is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And now we create a JLabel frame to display make all your payments in a few clicks, like here. And then we create the set bounds, and then we create the background, and then we create the font color, and then we add the generated bill. The generated bill is, so as you see here, yeah, the generated bill is it will generate random bills like in the range of 300 to 1000, 300 to 1000, and then it goes, if the user wants it to be okay, he'll click the OK button, and thereby your registration is completed, and so your payment is completed. Then it will go to the home, and hereby the payment is initialized, and then after that we create an add action as listener, so that if we set visibility true, so that you can see everything. And now it will go to the credentials.java page, and now when you open that,
so now as we generated a random bill, the random bill is generated in the range of 300 to 1000. After that, we add an action listener to the OK button, which takes us to credential.java. Let us see credentials.java. In credentials.java, we have JComb. After the initialization is same in all the Java files, and here we have a lot of global variables, and then we have the main method which runs this. And now we create the frame, set the background, set the layout, and we have a few labels, which as you can see here, it's a secure payment system. Now we have a JLabel, bank, account holder name, credit card number, ATM pin, expiry date, and CVV. This is what we expect from a standard mobile bill payment system. In in the bank, we have a few options using the J combo box. We have a string of options like Axis Bank, IDBI, IOB, etc. And then we have the account holder's name, which is a text field. And then we have the credit card number. The credit card number must be a valid number. Hence, I have set a small label here which will show the validity of the credit card number. The credit card number is a 16-digit number. Hence, I have created an action listener which will check the length of the credit card number. If credit card number's length is greater than 16 or less than 16, then the J label will actually be set to enter a valid credit card number. Else, if the length is equal to 16, then it will be set to OK. Hence, the user can easily understand whether there are any discrepancies in the length of the credit card number. Now we also have the ATM pin. The ATM pin is a 4-digit number. Hence, I have set another label which will verify the ATM pin. The ATM pin is verified by checking its length again, just as we did it in the phone number verification. And if the length of the ATM pin is greater than 4 or less than 4, then we set the J label to enter a 4-digit number, else it is OK. Then we also have an expiry date, and then we have the CVV, and hence we have the confirmation button. Once confirmed, the payment is made and the user is taken back to and then there is the message dialog box shown which says payment successful, and then the user is taken back to home where he can make further more payments if necessary. So this was the Java project that we have made. Thank you so much for watching.